of the staff, there was something behind that, you know. But if you would have to go to the book of Moses to see why the staff was lifted up, because it's going in and out. You know. But the thing that amazed me was 16.
For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life.
For God so loved the world. You know, when I thought about how God is giving all the time, the most important thing, the first thing he gave was his Son.
Yeah.
How many fathers or mothers would give their son to sacrifice for other people? When I thought about this, I thought about the military.
Mm-hmm.
When a man or woman joins the military, they actually swear allegiance to a country and willing to say, I will die for this country.
That's right.
Now, here's something amazing. We're willing to die for a flag and a country, but what are we willing to do for Christ? I think that amazes me.
Yeah.
We will make allegiance. I remember when I took an oath of office as police officer to serve and protect. But the one thing they didn't tell me about, I was a target also.
Yeah. What a
The one thing that we don't talk a lot about, I mean, we talk about a lot of times when police shoot people, but we don't talk about how many policemen die in this country every year.
That's true.
You know, how many of them put their lives on the line. The biggest one lately is in South Carolina, when 7 police officers got shot and one of them died.
That's right.
This was serving a warrant.
Right.
You know. But here, for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son. What do we give back to God? It goes on to say this.
For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but to save the world through him.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever believes in him is not condemned. But whoever does not believe stands condemned already, because they have not believed in the name of God's one and only Son.
See, I come to realize, you can be in the church, but if you don't believe, because a belief means that you're going to change your lifestyle.
That's it, Apostle.
Belief means you're going to change the way you move and you operate. Believe means you're going to seek for something else. When we believe something, we believe it with all our heart. But the question here is, do you believe in the Son of God? Because if you don't, the Bible says you're already condemned.
Yes, already. Go ahead, Apostle.
And if you don't believe in the Son of God, who do you believe in? Because I found out that man sometimes say, I believe in myself. But yourself can't do nothing. You can't do nothing without somebody opening a door or doing something for you.
Yes, yes.
But we got a God that will do for us. It goes on to say this.
This is the verdict. Light has come into the world, but people love darkness instead of light because their deeds were evil.
See, it's amazing that this is the verdict. Why verdict?
Okay.
This is the verdict.
Yes.
Christians don't like light.
Okay, Apostle.
Now, wait a minute. What do you mean? This message is for the church.
Yes, it is.
Because there's a lot of people in the church that's still in the darkness and love the darkness.
Jesus.
They love hanging out in the darkness.
Yeah.
They love fellowshipping in the darkness. So the scripture says this is the verdict. Light is coming to the world, but the people love darkness. We love what we do in the dark.
The dark.
And what else does it say?
Instead of light because their deeds were evil.
Their deeds were evil.
Everyone who does evil hates the light and will not come into the light for fear that their deeds will be exposed.
Because what happens is the light will always shine on your darkness.
Yeah, it will, Apostle. Now.
It will light it up.
Yeah, it will.
It might not light up when you want it, but it'll light up when you least expect it.
That's right.
I was thinking about the big thing that's been going on with the Supreme Court. They went back to his high school,
Yeah.
what he did in high school and college.
That's right.
I'm glad they didn't go to elementary school and middle school,
Yeah, really.
because I don't know about you, if they had gone back in my high school and elementary school and middle school years, I've been in trouble. I did some things. We all have. But when we came to Christ, He erased it.
Yes, he did. Yes.
So the truth of the matter is, if you want to stay in darkness, where's the light? It goes on to say this.
Who serves as a soldier at his own expense?
Who, I love this one, I had to put it in. Who serves as a soldier at his own expense?
Go ahead, Mom.
Who plants a vineyard and does not eat its grapes?
Uh-huh.
Who tends a flock and does not drink the milk?
What?
Do I say this merely on human authority? Doesn't the law say the same thing?
Wait a minute, I love this, I had to go back to it.
Yes.
Nobody serves in the military free.
No.
They do expect benefit. I talked to guys that went, and people that went into the military, they only joined the military for the benefit.
Benefit.
They never thought that they would go to war.
Never.
And they're crying the blues, I'm getting ready to go to Afghanistan. You're in the military. I didn't join the military to do that.
And that's
Excuse
what I
me?
always say. Exactly.
But you sure liked the benefits, didn't you? The educational program, the health program, and all the things, the VA program. But now you got to pay for all that.
Exactly.
And what you're paying with, your life.
That's it. That's true now.
Your life.
That's right.
But the military do offer good benefit. I tell people, you want to see the world, join the military. It's free.
Yeah, it is.
You can see the world. You know? But, I mean, how many people can see the world free? And while you're seeing the world, be fed, be sheltered, and get paid. Get sick, got a health benefit, and everything.
That's right.
And after 20 years, you can leave it and get money for the rest of your life.
Hallelujah.
But there's a price for that.
There's a price now.
And we don't talk about that. So here it's saying, who doing? Like I said, who plants a vineyard and do not eat from the grape? You ain't gonna plant a field and then go and give it away. You're gonna save some for yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
And I thought about that when I thought about my family, my uncle and them, because they lived in the country. When they plant their fields, they would sell 2 or 3/3 of the field, but part of it stayed at the house.
Yeah.
I saw how flour was made. We didn't go to the store to buy flour. I ain't gonna tell you how it was. I mean, they had this big thing that was a stone like, and they took the wheat and crushed it. I mean, wow. Next thing it was turning another color. It was wheat.
Yeah.
But we think flour comes from wheat. But we don't think of the process it goes through.
Right.
We go in the store, we got a bag of flour.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like to see how many of y'all would go up there and try to have to get flour by taking some seeds.
No.
But first of all, before you get the seed, you got to plant the seed to get the seed. I see you now trying to work in the field.
Yeah.
You know? But once you put in the ground, you're going to eat some of it. Who tends a flock and do not, like we had cows? We milked the cows. He sold some of the milk, and some of the milk stayed at the house. That's what he's saying here. Then he went on to say,
But it is written in the law of Moses, do not muzzle an ox while it is treading out the grain. Is it about oxen that God is concerned?
No.
Surely he says this for us, doesn't he? Yes, this was written for us, because whoever plows and threshes should be able to do so in the hope of sharing in the harvest.
Whoever works in the field will be able to serve, and be able to benefit from the harvest.
Amen, Apostle.
Even the animal that helps do it gets benefits from what he does. We had horses. We didn't have tractors. The horses ate the hay, which came from the field, from the wheat. They ate it.
Wow.
They benefited from it. The chickens, some of the wheat we kept, we fed it to the chickens. They benefited from it. You know, the pig, what we didn't eat, they ate.
Exactly.
Now you go to a warehouse to get food for pigs. When I was growing up, it came, what the family ate, the pigs ate. It was the same.
Yeah.
So everybody benefited. Everybody. And thing people don't think about, even the animals, what they benefited by what they did to help the ground to re-fertilize itself. I won't go in detail on that.
Yeah,
They fertilize it though.
Amen.
And the horses.
Uh-huh.
The only ones that can't fertilize the ground is humans. It goes on to say this.
If we have sown spiritual seed among you, is it too much if we reap a material harvest from you?
Say that again.
If we have sown spiritual seed among you, is it too much if we reap a material harvest from you?
If you have become spiritual and have spiritual seed among you, is it hard for the body of Christ to reap from what's inside of you? What do you give heaven? God is always giving to you.
Yes, yes.
He said, ask. Jesus said, ask anything in my name and my Father to give to you.
Yes.
Listen what it said here. He said, spiritual seed. Spiritual seed. Is anybody in the church getting spiritual seed?
Yes.
Because the word is spiritual and not natural.
Yes. Yes.
It goes on to say this.
If others have this right of support from you, shouldn't we have it all the more? But we did not use this right. On the contrary, we put up with everything, we put up with anything rather than hinder the gospel of Christ.
What Paul was saying here,
Uh-huh.
Paul was complaining to the Corinthians because they weren't giving.
All right.
He said, wait a minute. We're put into you.
Mm-hmm.
But what are you giving back?
Okay, Apostle.
What is your excuse for not giving back to the Lord? But let something go